All right, welcome everyone. This is Gamer Champ 23 back this time with a live stream, and I got some guests with me. But before we get into that, guys, I want to thank everybody for just stopping through. And we're just going to have a quick conversation about EA Play Live being canceled. That is really a big issue. And before the week got out, I wanted to just share my thoughts. And I have some guests that are pillars in the Madden community. I'm going to go ahead and bring these guys on. Give me 1 second. We're going to add Quintarius and Hollywood Sports, pillars in the Madden in the Madden industry. I really count on these guys when it comes to Madden information. So, Hollywood, you got anything you want to say as far as
You mean the cancellation?
Yes, yes.
In my opinion, they are stretched out
Mm-hmm.
and they're trying to do too much at once. They're working on the college game. They didn't really put out the updates for Madden like they said they were.
Yeah.
They delayed the golf game. They talked about Tiger Woods. I mean, not doing the what do you call it? The Masters
Yeah.
edition of the golf game. They delayed that. NBA Live is gone. I mean, it seems like everything is in a ramble at EA right now. So I don't think they had the manpower or to do what they had to do to get prepared for EA because they're doing so many other things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my opinion.
Quintarius, what's your thoughts, brother?
Um,
Thank you all for
First
being
of
on,
all,
by the way. Thank you all for being on tonight, by
No
no
the way.
problem.
problem. First of all, I want to say it's an honor to be on the stream with you. With Game of Champs. I respect you, Hollywood. I respect you. I think y'all one of the top five YouTubers out there, man. I've been watching Hollywood
Appreciate it.
since Madden 17. I think that's when I first started watching Hollywood. It's 17 or
Oh,
18 a gamer. I just started watching you. I think it
Yeah,
was last year around that time. So I just want to say it's an honor to be on with y'all guys. Much
no
respect
doubt.
to y'all.
No
thank you,
doubt. No
bro.
doubt. We
Um,
appreciate it, man.
my opinion on EA been going downhill, man, ever since. Man, I want to say Madden. I think Madden 17 was probably the last decent Madden I played. Other than that, man, they've been doing bad with the company, man. You got NBA Live, that was a failure.
Yeah.
The last good NBA game they made was what Elite 10, NBA Live Elite 10. I think that what that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Um, it's just downhill, man. EA, I could see them going bankrupt pretty soon, man, because it just and ain't no telling how this college game gonna be. They put abilities in Madden, they might do it in college too. So it ain't no
Very true.
telling, man.
Very true. Which brings me to my next point. You guys can hear me loud and clear. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Which brings me to my next point. Since EA Play has been canceled, what do you think that means for Madden 23? I personally, and I'll let you guys go first, but that's not good. That's
Mhm.
not good at all.
It's actually bad news, really.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're thin, man. So who's working on Madden 23? I mean, they got
Exactly.
devs all over the place. And I've been tweeting to EA all the time. Y'all got to hire and train more devs. You can't take the cheap route. The
Yeah.
only thing that's not being cut is mud. Every week they got a new promotion.
Yep.
Every single week they got a broadcast every Monday for month. I mean, they're making a ton of money, and that's their focus, and everything else is falling to the wayside. Now, I
Yeah.
don't blame them for doing that. That's their money maker. Let it be their
Yeah.
cash cow. It's all good, but don't sacrifice the other branches of the game or other sports or things like that. And hey, man, it's the warning signs are showing up
It is. It,
of
it
them
it
going in the
truly
wrong
is.
direction. You look at. I love how Sony is striving, man. Those guys are striving. You can see it in their devs' voices when the devs talk. When they talk about their game and the improvements they made, they're pumped up, man. You don't hear nothing
Yeah.
about EA
Yeah.
devs, man. And I know the devs want to get down, but the suits don't let them get down. Was y'all on a broadcast with the czar? Was
I
it
missed that
Friday
one.
night? He had a broadcast.
What's
And
going on, Romy?
he was asking what we need to do to improve the game because he works on the AI, defensive AI and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to wait till the suits approve it. 2K say, man, get down. You whatever you can improve the game, we'll support you. So Czar was out there asking people, how can we make the game better? What can I do? EA devs can't do that. They are
Yeah.
strictly controlled by the guys in the Eiffel Towers saying, this is what y'all going to do. This is what we pay you to do. And so they're making bad decisions, man. The leadership is making bad decisions and they're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And I think if 2K get the NFL license, they're done.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're
Oh
done,
yeah,
man.
it's over with. It's
It's a
over
wrap.
with.
They're done.
It's a
It's
wrap.
over with.
And who knows what I think 2K with their non-simulation game, they're
Mhm.
going to come out big. I think they're going to hit by same time Madden's going to come out right around the NFL season started. I
Mhm.
think 2K going to hit whatever they hit, man. If they explode, man, I'm telling you, man, they're going in the wrong direction. Sorry to take up so much time, man, but I could talk
No.
about it
That was
forever.
perfect. That was perfect, bro.
No,
That was
respect.
perfect. Yeah. What you think, Quintarius?
Man, at the end of the day, you know how I feel, man. Manning just down hood, just like what Hollywood say the mud. Nowadays it's not even about football. It don't even teach you the game of football no more like it used to. They just teaching you how to buy packs now, how to buy bundles to get the best player. It's pay to win. That's all it is. It's pay to win. If you go in rigs and you keep losing in rigs because you don't know the football, what they tell you, come to mud, get this player, and he gonna help you win. That's all it is. No football skills or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Quarterback escape artists. You mean to tell me that a quarterback in real life can escape out the pocket like they do in the NFL game? Come on now, that's not even possible.
Yeah.
The closest thing I done seen to quarterback escape artists is Michael Vick. That's the closest thing I didn't ever seen to their ability.
Yeah.
And no, it's just mud. No, they just need to get rid of mud. The mud it's ruined the game. Ever since they introduced mud, it's bad for the game, man.
Yeah. I want to highlight a couple guys too that are watching. We got Romy Rush. We got Romy Rush in the chat, and we got DJ81 in the chat as well. So just want to shout you guys for coming out. You guys are pillars in Madden too. So I appreciate you guys for being in the chat.
The Michael Max of YouTube. Wrong. Michael Max of YouTube.
Yeah, man. I love Rome, man. That's my guy right there, man. The thing for me, man, is how can I say this? They're trying to serve too many masters.
Yeah.
They got too many modes. You got arcade mode. You got simulation mode. You got competitive. Man, listen, we know the old school. I've been playing Madden since, 94? There was no modes. It was just you made the game and you adjusted and you played it.
Yeah.
I think the issue is they're trying to cater to the casuals, and I get it. You want to make the game accessible, but if you make the game right, people will learn how to play the game of Madden. So I think that's the issue. But as far as them canceling EA Play, that's not good for Madden. And the reason why I say that is because this gives them a reason to hide. This gives them a reason to hide. And if their games aren't ready, we all know if you can't show it by typically EA plays around June or July.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If your game and Madden typically comes out around the second week or the third or fourth week of August. So if you're, I read a statement and it said, we'll bring the games up to speed or share the games when we're ready to share them, basically. So, they're gonna do the bare minimum again. I hate to say it because, like you pointed out as well, Hollywood is they've been working on college football. We even saw SGO did a great article on that, just saying how they got devs going college football working on that. So what makes you think that Madden 23 is going to be good? I don't I don't have the faith that it is going to be good. And the reason why I say that is because if you got all these devs spreading across, you don't have proper time to fix the bugs that are still the issue from years ago. And now we're on next gen, which is supposed to give us the ability to really tap into the power. And we're still seeing bugs. I still see bugs from PS3 era. And the only reason why I know that is because I still play my PS3.
Mm-hmm.
So
to be truthful, Madden haven't been the same since they went to PlayStation 3. Like
that's a
Madden,
fact,
it
man.
just went downhill since they went to PlayStation 3.
That's a fact.
It haven't been the same. You remember franchise mode on PlayStation 2 where you actually had more fun playing franchise mode than playing against somebody because you had training camp on PlayStation 2. You had like the coaching carousel where you could pick coaches and stuff like that. The halftime, Madden used to have a halftime, well, kind of a halftime show, but the newspaper articles and stuff like that. It's not what it needs to be at.
It's not, man. It's not, and it's sad, man. I kind of want to switch gears a little bit because while all wasn't bad, did you guys have fun playing Reds this year?
I did.
I didn't because of the quarterback escape artist thing,
Okay.
the ability. I that's the only thing I can't deal with in the game. Anything else I could get past.
Yeah.
But that quarterback escape artist is just it don't make it fun because people you know that you could beat and you know that you better than, they'll beat you off of that one ability. I really don't like playing Reds, but I play it anyway because I got people hitting me up asking me to help them get better at the game. So I try to lab defenses and stuff for them.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm still playing, because people still reaching out to me, asking me for help. That's the only reason I'm still doing it.
Right. Hollywood, did you have fun with Reds this year?
The reason why I have fun, not really because of the game. I like to compete against other people. You know, they think they're good. You just like to get in there, you know, go against people. That's what I like about it. Not necessarily the game. I can put up with the game, but I think it was more just going up head to head against somebody. You know, those guys think they greatest goal when it comes to Madden. You know, so I like competing against that. You know, and that's what I really like about the game. But now the game is so kind of like so broken. I just can't play it anymore.
Can't do
it. I mean,
I
play offline with my CFM, but other than that, I can't play online anymore.
Yeah. I have fun. I'm not gonna lie. I have fun with Regs. It was a competitive aspect, just like you said, Hollywood. But the thing that kind of just kept making me like, I can't play this, man. Quintarius, and you saw it when I live streamed it the other day. Is just the 2-man sequences is not allowing you to to click on, and then you got the quarterbacks, the escape artists, they're just scrambling, just throwing the ball all across the field with pinpoint accuracy. That's not football, man. I'm sorry.
No.
So while I did have fun with the competitive aspect, there was just things that I just said, you know what, I can't do it, man. And I started focusing on some of the other games that I got that needs attention, So I did have fun with, with Regs, but at the same time, it was just so many things that just made me want to step away. And as you know, like I haven't really did any content with it. I try to force myself to do it, but I was like, nah, I'm good, man. It's just too many other games. I can, I can play something else. Which brings me to my next point is I have a couple bugs that this is what really stuck with me with Madden this year. So I highlighted, and I probably had a little bit more, but due to time constraints, I just had to, get what I can get. But I had a few bugs that I wanted to share. Let me switch this. I'm going to remove you all just really quick. That way I can bring that up. Give me 1 second. Let's see. So this was the first one right here that let me know that like I shouldn't even play Madden after this one. Like after this happened to me, I should have, and this was like kind of towards the beginning of the year. Let's see. This was kind of towards the beginning of the year. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
So I'll let it play. I'll let it play. It may lag just slightly. Now you guys see what happened right there. It's illegal touching.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You summoned that to me in the clip. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Illegal touching. So there's bugs in this game that needs to be fixed. As far as illegal touching, proper sideline animations. And this is one that we all hate right here. I'm sure we do. Let me rewind this back. This is what we were just talking about. Why is this in the game like this? A quarterback could sit there and run with no penalty. It's just, this is with Josh Allen. This is not with Lamar Jackson. Come on.
Where's the fatigue?
Exactly. Exactly.
Run forever.
Run forever. Another one, I just noticed this one when I did the live stream the other day. Matter of fact, I had the Saints. So if we freeze it, the final score was 39-23. And maybe Hollywood, you can share a little bit of light on this. But you see this, the scoring summary is messed up. Why is it saying 45-17 when the score is 39-23?
Exactly.
Like things like this make me feel like you charging $70 for a game, but you're not even doing basic Q&A, man.
Yeah.
billion dollar company, multi-billion-dollar company.
I would think that with $70, because that's how much the game costs, 70.
Yeah.
I would think with a $70, at least give my free safety the awareness to play the cover 3 right. And if he in the middle of the field, and if he see a receiver come up the seam, or he see a post go across his face, at least give him the awareness to make a play up on that, up on that ball. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They just freeze. They dumb out. There's so many glitch bumps up in the game, but hey.
Yeah.
It's EA. It's EA,
That it is, man. That it is. I had a couple more. Now, this one, probably could go either way, but it kind of caught my eye. Do you feel like this should have been a touchdown right here? It's going to play out a little bit.
Good. Oh.
Should it have been a touchdown?
Hey.
Should it have been a touchdown?
Play it again.
I couldn't decipher, so I didn't share it on Twitter. But
watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. He's cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
I couldn't decide, honestly. And if chat, you can let me know what you think as well.
That's not a touchdown.
That's not a
touchdown.
I know. It's just.
I think the receiver's supposed to have the ball for 3 seconds. Is it 3 or 5 before they consider a possession?
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was saying, and we're gonna take a look at what Romy said. I never in a million years would have thought y'all would have reached this point with Madden. I know, man. Y'all know I love Madden. Rome, you know I love Madden. But bro, I can't give them a pass, man. Like you can't.
We used to get small increment improvements. Now it's going backwards.
Yep.
It's going backwards.
Yep.
And it's because they don't have time to work on the game.
And that's exactly what it is.
For Madden 23, they're going to have a new feature or whatever it is. They're going to work on that, and then they're going to copy and paste the rest of the game.
Yep.
That's what's
Yep.
going to happen. They're not going to have time to reprogram and improve the gameplay. They're not going to have time to do any of that.
Well, hold on now. Hold on. I got to speak on this because there's only two things that can save Madden 23.
What's that?
And I forgot, but they is putting a new feature up in it because they did it for FIFA. So they did it for FIFA. They're gonna do it for this year. The two features that can save it is hypermotion. They putting hypermotion in the game for 23.
I heard they're not doing it.
Is that confirmed?
Yeah, I heard. Is it confirmed?
Clint Oldenburg said they're not doing it. That was supposed to be a FIFA thing. They're going to continue with their
next gen stats.
The new motion. They said the player movement was better. They're going to continue improving that, and that they weren't going to do that for FIFA.
Wow, that's crazy. How can they improve on something that is bugs and glitch? They can't even make defenses right. They can't even make their players react to plays right.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. Well, I guess if they take ability out of the game, so Madden 23 might be decent. They take abilities out of the game.
Yeah.
Might have a chance.
Might have a chance. It might. I don't have any faith, man. DJ brung up a good point. I just think that lying about franchise mode did it. It did it for everybody. They still never delivered on those patches, right? They did one, but it was about scenarios. Hollywood, you might could share a little bit more than that. More.
Yeah, it was just scenarios, nothing.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The defensive adjustments you can do in practice mode.
Yeah.
The zone adjustments.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
about.
That's
about it. I mean, they don't have time, man. They can't do nothing, man.
Yeah.
They had to put out something to save face with what Sports Gamers Online put out.
They really did. They really did. They
had to push to put something out there, man.
they backtracked. Woo, boy. Yeah, Romy said, I think NFL's 2K arcade game will outsell, man. I think, man, the community, Rome, that's a great point. That's a great point. The community is, they hungry, man. We hungry for something else, man. We hungry for something else. And I agree with you. You made another good point, Rome. Madden fell off since Madden 25. That's a fact. After 25, it was downhill for me. Like, honestly, that was the last good playable one, whether it was on next gen, PS4, or PS3. That was a really quality, decent game. Wrong. That's 100% facts right there, Rand. 100%. I do. I got one more, guys. I got one more. And this, I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Wait till you guys see it. It's probably lagging just slightly. Now, why does my DB go all the way out there and come back in and make a play on it?
Yeah. Madden done. Ain't no hope. It's done, man. I'll tell you, man. It's done, man.
And you mean to tell me y'all got people working on NCAA college football and you can't even, or EA Sports college football, and we got a new 23 game coming out in a few months, and God bless his soul, you're tarnishing the Madden legacy, man. If Madden 23 isn't an approved product and you don't find some way to honor Madden, they done, man. They and if 2K comes out with anything remotely decent,
they need to take Madden's name off the game, man.
Just call it NFL football. Just call it NFL football.
They need to
EA
take
Sports
NFL
game, football. Man. Yeah.
They're gonna ruin that man's name. That name, man. You can't ruin that name with that game.
That name is iconic, man. That name is so iconic, man. And which brings me to my next topic. Let's keep it 100. Some Madden devs don't like criticism.
They don't.
And I can speak. I'm not gonna call the person out. I'm not gonna do that. But it was an issue. I reached out to on Twitter a couple occasions about the fumbles. Y'all probably seen me do a video about it. It was months ago about how EA can't properly program. And look, I'm not a programmer. I don't know everything about it. You know, I'm not a game engineer. I'm sure it's some, you know, technical stuff that you know that you have to do, or coding that you have to do, but the game can't replicate if you fumble in the end zone and it goes out of bounds, out of bounds. I can't talk. The game can't replicate who should get the ball, basically. And it happened to me 2 times, right? And I did reach out to a dev on Twitter, and they said that, hey, I played the game, you know, I've spent thousands of hours with the game, and I haven't had that outcome. And I humbly say, like, okay, that's cool. You haven't had that outcome, but I'm bringing to you not more than I'm bringing to you. I can understand if it was one time, it happened twice. So if I'm bringing you something like that, like gameplay, like for me, I'm a gameplay type of person. Like I want the gameplay to be real authentic. If I see it in the league, if it happened on Sundays, I want to see it in the game. That's how I am. So when I saw it, I was like, man, this game can't properly, you know, program sequences for fumbles. And so I bring it to the attention, and it was a kind of sarcastic, you know, reply. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. If you don't have, and I'm not saying that some of the devs at EA don't have the, you know, the pride aspect, but you know, when you got somebody that's in the community that really do care about the game, and I know I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber or anything like that, but I like to share my experiences with the game, with the community. But when somebody bring you something like that, like don't just diminish it. Like it hasn't happened. Like clearly it did happen. So my take is I'll say some, because some of you guys may have better interactions with some of the developers. But from what I've seen and when I've interacted, they didn't like criticism. But your game is not playing right. What do you expect? It's not replicating football. So I don't know if you guys got anything to share in regards to that. Your interaction with the developers. Hollywood, I know you're kind of close to some of them.
I have an inside track I send my videos to.
Okay.
But I don't have confidence they want to, man, I'm telling you, the devs want to do it, man. They can make this game so good.
Yeah.
But they're not given the permission to work on this game, and they don't have the resources to fix. They know, I'm telling you, they know everything about this game that needs to be done, but they can't do it. Some things they want to do, they have to get approval for it, and a lot of things get turned down.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is, man. Those guys in the Eiffel Tower says, this is what we want you to do. And that's what they got to do. They can't, like I said, they can't do like the czar and put out a poll or something. What y'all think Madden needs first or blah, blah, blah. They don't have that. They don't have that kind of control at all. They're basically employees without no say-so. Now, they may have a little bit, but this game hasn't improved, man. It may improve a little bit here and there, but the gameplay overall has not improved. It's the same thing every year. It starts out playing halfway decent, right? Everybody saying, oh, man, the game's a little bit better. Yeah. And then again, when they do that final cut of the game, they're going to say, this is what we like. This is what we want y'all to change. And it goes backwards. Patches come out, goes backwards. Patches come out, keeps going backwards. It's going to do the same thing for Madden 23. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And man. I'm tired of hearing a step in the right direction.
Yeah, guaranteed. We're going to go through the same thing in Madden 23. Same stuff.
Yeah.
They got to fix the line play, but it's so much work. The line play is tied to everything.
It really is.
It really is. You know, when you do max protection, it's going to affect that system. Everything on the line play, man, is affected. screen plays, draw plays, double team blocking,
Exactly.
all of that stuff. If they fix the line play, they got to change all of that stuff, and they don't have time. The line
To
play
do
is
that.
never going to get fixed. Never going to get fixed. You wonder why those linemen sit there and let a guy run right past them. They know that. They can't fix it. They don't have. They can, but they don't have time.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing, man. They don't have time. And
time.
that's why nothing's getting done. The priority is on SpongeBob and Mutt, man, and yards, all that stuff. People can buy those different uniforms and cleats.
You know the thing that always kind of irritated me about the yard is when the practice mode and franchise. I'm huge, and maybe I'm nitpicking, but I want to see the guys in the shorts and helmets, right? In the practice mode, you could do shorts. What they call them? What's it called? What's the correct word to call them? I know it's short and pads, but what they call them? I can't think of it. But anyway, in the yard, they got shorts and pads. Why we don't have that in the practice mode for franchise?
They can do it, man. They can do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Criteria, you got anything, bro? About criticism with the devs, interactions, anything?
I'm just tired. I'm just tired of my cover sixes playing like cover three. I'm tired of my cover three playing like cover two. My cover two playing like man defense. Is just they need to fix defense, man.
Yeah.
The coverage is buggy, glitched out, all that type of stuff. Hey, at the end of the day, oh man, at the end of the day, like if I had a perfect football game, like real talk, if I had a perfect football game, if I'm trying to save Madden for Madden 23, like Hollywood said, I will work on the line play first and then work my way up from that. The offensive line, the defensive line. Like it don't need how you a football game, you don't even have stunts in the game. You don't even have stunts in the game.
Yep.
Like if you gonna put quarterback, if you gonna put quarterback artists up in the game, then put stunts up in the game. I could counter that with stunts.
That's what
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Like
exactly.
NFL 2K5, a game that was on PlayStation 2 got stunts in the game.
That shit sure does.
PlayStation 2.
16 years ago, right? 17 years ago.
PlayStation 2. Madden ain't never had stunts in the game. As long as y'all probably can remember, but I never remember Madden having stunts.
I don't think it has. I may be wrong, but Hollywood, I don't think it has.
You got no stunts.
Yeah.
Madden never had stunts in the game. In the history of NFL Madden. You mean tell me that a game on PlayStation 2 that considered the best football game of all time got stunts up on it? And Madden ain't never had one stunt. Not 1 year. Not 1 year have Madden ever had stunts in the game. And NFL teams use stunts every Sunday. Something wrong. Something is definitely wrong with that.
That's bad, man.
It's the average tower EA, man.
Yeah.
It's not the devs.
Yeah. I got one more topic, guys. But before I get to that, I kind of want to highlight something that stuck out to me since I've been playing my college football, NCAA football 13 dynasty. Now, Hollywood, you can kind of let me know because I know you're in the franchise. I really play a lot online. I didn't do franchises yet because they said it was messed up. I mean, it was messed up. I wasn't gonna waste my time, but this play kind of really stuck out to me. We're in the rain, right? De'Aaron King drops back, falls, slips because of weather. Is that in Madden 22?
I ain't never seen it.
I ain't never seen it.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what game it's in though? It's in 2K5. It's in 2K5.
Facts.
I'll tell you that.
Facts.
It's in 2K5.
Facts. Weather. Guy drops back, slips, and still throws the ball. Like it's the little things, man. It's the little things. I know this isn't gonna happen, but this is my last topic, and we're gonna get up out of here because I want to be respectful for everybody's time tonight, and I appreciate it. I know it's not gonna happen, but should EA cancel Madden 23?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
If you look at WWE 2K22, they canceled for 1 year, and that game's awesome right now.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't easy to program, man, and EA don't have the time.
Yep.
It takes time to program this, especially a football game.
Yep.
They should, man, but they won't. There's no way.
Yeah, it's too much money.
Way.
I would say, let me remove this. Yeah, cancel it. Cancel it. Just update Madden 22.
Yeah, just update it with the
Just
new players, new trades, and all that stuff.
Just update it. I mean, you're already advertising the trades on Twitter now. They're doing screenshots of all the new players and the new. Look, cancel the game because we know that the game isn't gonna be too good because SGO already said that the devs working on college football. So what really kind of game are we gonna get in 23? Let's keep it 100. We already know the game ain't good. They're not gonna be able to make all them improvements in 1 year. Go ahead and take this year off. Come out in 24. We got that new college football coming out, and we'll be able to build something that way. But just take the year off, man. At this point, I mean, because think about it, this would be the third game on next gen when 23 comes out.
Yeah.
So, like, man, we got to see something. Like, we should. It can't be the same thing. Like, that's the third game of the series, which is typically a console life. A console life is what, 8 to 10 years.
Yeah.
So we kind of approaching the fourth year. You know, the next two games are going to be the third and fourth year of Madden on the next gen. So,
yeah,
go ahead and take it off, man. You know, yeah, you might miss out on a little bit of money, but hey, you messed up Battlefield already. You actually blame Halo. You blame another company for why your game wasn't bad, for why your game wasn't good. Who does that? So my thing is, go ahead and take 23 off, because if this game is not made well, the community gonna go crazy this time. You think they tired now? Like, no. Wait until this game comes out and it's not an improvement over 22. If EA is smart, just cancel it, man. Just cancel it and come out with 24, man. Seriously.
But you know what? It's not going to affect them because so many people depends on Madden for their content. They're YouTubers, so they depend on their content. So they ain't got no choice but to play the game because that's how they pay their bills and stuff like that. Me personally, I would never depend on YouTube to pay my bills or nothing like that. But a lot of people, they forced to play the game because that's how they get income. That's how they take care of their family. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Me personally, I just can't do it. But you know, ain't nobody gonna never say nothing about the game. As long as YouTube around, Madden gonna live forever because people depend on that to pay their bills, man.
That's a fact.
That's just how it is.
Yeah. If they cancel Madden 23, people will still be buying those packs of Madden 22. Just keep
that's what I'm saying.
You ain't gonna lose no money.
That's what I'm saying. It's not really gonna matter because at this point, let's keep it 100. Like, all you doing is updating the rosters. Yeah, you put the momentum in there, but like they didn't do that right, in my opinion. That's another topic, but they really didn't do that right because the momentum feature shouldn't be tied to a away team taking momentum away from the home team. Like the home team losing passing icons. Why? You know, like that don't make sense, bro. That don't make sense.
For the home team.
Not for the home team, for the away team, yes, because you got momentum with being home. That's what it should be. But man, it was.
Hey, can they afford to cancel Madden 23 with the 2K coming out though? Because they could be a scary situation that cancel Madden 23, then 2K come out, then you know, is that really a smart thing to do?
Well, they got to start somewhere.
They're gonna have to be. Look,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to do something because at the way that it's headed right now, we got some people chiming in. Let's see. DJ said, "I'm sorry, guys, I'm a little behind." DJ said, "No TD on that one." Yep. Let's see what Rome. Rome asked what hypermotion was. You guys, I'm not familiar with that. Somebody want to chime in?
The player movement looks really good in FIFA. If you look at FIFA, the way their guys move, it's not so robotic. The animations play out really smoothly.
Okay.
That's basically what it is.
Basically, they record everybody playing on the field at the same time instead of doing one-on-one animation.
That's it.
So they record everybody at the same time.
Yeah, the mocap. Yeah.
Playing.
But that could be really good for O-line and D-line interaction, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? I mean, I'm not the greatest at this. I'm just kind of just thinking like, hey, wouldn't that work with the O-line and D-line if you're recording? So you're recording 11 on 11. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. They doing it at the same time, the whole game at the same time.
Wait, wasn't APF 2K8, wasn't that recorded like that at the same time? Like I've heard rumors of that.
As far as I know, all the 2K games, and I could be wrong, but as far as I know, all the 2K games got recorded with hypermotion. As far as I know. But I could be wrong, but as far as I know, all the 2K games got recorded with hypermotion.
That's exactly what I thought. And like I said, DJ said no TD. I felt like that play was no TD. Appreciate it, DJ. Which he didn't. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I mean, for me, man, it's basically put up or shut up. I'll be on record, and you guys can go back and whoever that watches this on replay. Exactly. That was I was gonna say. Rome, you hit it on the head. Rome said we got to stop buying it. I'll go on record this time, and I never try to portray my beliefs off of anybody else. I don't see myself buying 23, and if I do buy it, guys, it will be used. It will be used. I am not paying full price for this game because especially when I already know that there's gonna be slight increments. If I buy it, it's gonna be used, and I think that's Rome approach. He was like, because I remember I hit him up. He was like, "Hey, you got it?" I was like, "You get it?" He was like, "Nah, man." He said, "I'm waiting for that discount." He said, "I'm gonna buy that thing used." So, like, Rome, I feel you, man. I feel you, and I know everybody. You know, that's not gonna work for everybody because people want to play the newest NFL game. But for me, you know, I built a solid PS5 collection right now, so it's not gonna hurt me to wait a few months when the price if I can catch it on, because typically what I do, I kind of buy some of my games, so I don't want to spend full price. I buy them off eBay for like half off basically, and or Macari, I use Macari as well. So I won't be pre-ordering Madden, and I'm gonna tell you why. What kind of pissed me off, and then I'll try to go ahead and end this stream. So I pre-ordered Madden this past year from GameStop, and I got scammed, bro. Like, they gave me the little football, but I was actually gonna do MUT this year. And one of the benefits for pre-ordering at GameStop is that you get the Charles Woodson MUT card. And I like C-Dubs. I mean, C-Dub, one of my favorite players, one of my favorite corners. And I never got his card. And I reached out to GameStop. I reached out to EA. I never got the card. So for me, my experience this year with Madden was like customer service wise. I was like, yeah, man. So I was like, bro, I legit got scammed like out of a car. So I'm like, y'all really? They was like, check your receipt. Okay, I checked my receipt, put the code in. I didn't have Charles Woodson. Nope. So yeah.
I tell you what, man, this is what I would do. If I was in charge of EA and I say, okay, we don't want to take a year off, but what I would do is hire me a dev team strictly to build Madden from the ground up. You guys go work in the dungeon for 5 years, and we're going to keep the current dev team, keep working on Madden, keep bringing it out every year, do the best we can. But on the side, in the dungeon, I will have me a serious dev team rebuilding Madden.
Yep.
If they can do that, if they don't want to take no years off, but
They
don't
got
want
the
to
money.
spend money on the dev team.
We know they got the money.
Yeah, they don't want to spend the money on the dev team, man. They need to hire and train a bunch of more devs to get the job done.
Yep. Yep. Let's see. Rome chimed in. He said, "Cancel Madden." Hey, bro, I feel you. Hey, look, 2K might eat to them this year, man, because we don't know what they got in the works.
It's close. It's close.
They might keep
It's
2K
close.
might cancel Madden themselves. We don't know
They
what.
might.
Hey,
If they
but
come out,
2K
I'm telling you,
know.
if they come out with some fire,
That's right. 2K know we all relying on them, man.
that's what
They
I'm
know.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
They know.
So
They know we want them to get the NFL license. Too.
that's it.
Ain't
That's
that
it.
up in 25? Is it 25 or 26 that exclusives up?
I think it's 25. I think it's 26.
Well, it's
ain't it?
25, but they said something about it could go to 26 or something like that. But
Hey,
Okay.
let this 2K
I guess
game
it depends
sell.
on the revenue or something they make or whatever. But
Let this 2K game sell. NFL gonna be watching. They're gonna be
They
watching.
is.
Can you imagine Sony if the license was open and San Diego studios that make MLB the show said we're gonna make an NFL game?
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Real
At least
talk.
just open the license up, get companies the opportunity.
That's what I'm saying. I look, I ain't even mad at EA. Like, look, if they got competition, I feel like they'll make a better game. But
They'll make a better game, yeah.
But the sole fact is that it's been 16, 17 years. Come on, man. And y'all doing the bare minimum? Like, nah, man. And every year people keep saying, well, it's gonna get better. No, it's not. It's getting worse. The game is getting worse every year. Like, seriously.
Yeah,
technically, if 2K wanted to, they could make a simulation game this year, and if Madden tried to sue them, they could argue back that Madden is an arcade game, really, because it played like an arcade game. It's really not a simulation.
It's not
so
simulation, man.
2K can technically 2K can try to take the chance and do that and take them to court and be like, well, this ain't simulation. They make arcade games, you know? So
yeah.
I mean, they could challenge them, you know? Could be something to think about. 2K now, they remember 2K, this the same company that dropped NFL 2K5 to 1995 to compete with Madden 05 back in the day when they wasn't supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
So 2K, they slick now. They slick.
Yeah, they are. They are. It's gonna
Hollywood.
be an interesting time.
I know you remember that year, Hollywood, when they dropped it in 1995. Yeah.
Oh man.
So they slick.
Okay, DJ said NBA Live 10 was the last to motion capture 5-on-5, and actually NBA Live 10 was pretty good. Actually, I'm not even gonna. Now it won't up to 2K. It won't up to 2K. Like if 2K was a 10, I'd get NBA Live 10 like a 7.5 or 8. But it was really good. I remember getting that game on PS3, and I used to alternate actually because I actually enjoyed playing it. So I think Mike Wayne was on that one, if I'm not mistaken, and then he left and went back to 2K. And Live been what? Trash since. But yeah, man, this was good, guys. This was good. What I discussed with y'all too is that, you know, I'll try to do this at least once a month. Not like every week, but at least I think it'll be good to just to chime in once a month. You know, we'll have more news and things especially in regards to 2K, what they'll be coming out with or what their game would be looking like. So we'll try to jump on maybe once a month. Rome, Quintarius, not Quintarius, but Rome, DJ, of course, y'all are welcome as well. I'll make sure that I get you guys the information the next time, as far as jumping on. But yeah, that's all I got, guys, for tonight. Do you guys got any final words?
This is what I hope. Last time they said 2K almost got that NFL approval.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. So they gave them the NFL, but not the simulation part. So at least they got one foot in the door. Mm-hmm. Now, through the grapevine, I heard that EA almost had to not get the exclusive. 2K almost got it, but EA said something they're going to do something innovative or whatever they're supposed to be doing. So the NFL said, okay, and they got it exclusive again. But they can obviously see EA is not doing what they're supposed to do to represent that shield. And I'm hoping in 2025 or 26 they say, okay, 2K, you guys got the shield stuff already. Now you can do simulation.
Yep.
And then it's over.
It's a wrap. It is a wrap.
They're gonna be just like NBA Live. It's gonna be over.
And Hollywood, I know I said I was stepping away, but I think you're making a good point because I think I read what you read or saw an interview. I think what they was when they said innovative, I think that's the yard.
Probably
that was the yard and all of that jazz. There ain't nothing innovative about that. Look, I'm sorry, but it's time. I
don't even mind them doing the yard. It's okay. Yeah. It's a nice little mode, but don't neglect the other modes. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Your game is not quality if the game is broken. Do the yard, do your franchise, do everything. Do your MUT. Just have some integrity of having a good quality package game.
Yep.
That's all I say. You want to do the yard, that's fine. A lot of people probably love that mode, but don't neglect the NFL part of the game, which should be the main goal for that game.
Yep. I agree with you. Quintarius, any final words?
Madden just trash. But anyway, though. But I just want to say thank y'all for having me on Hollywood, man. You know, I respect you, man. I've been watching you for a long time, and you know, I'm a big fan of yours. Top 5 YouTuber of all time, in my opinion, man. I really appreciate you. Gamer Champ, you know how I feel about you. We family. Top YouTuber of all time, top 5. You know what I'm saying? I just respect you, and God bless y'all, man. Thank y'all for having me on, man.
Champ, you put out some good content, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I hit you up that day, and you know your wisdom. That's the thing I like about you, Hollywood, is your wisdom. You know, you was kind with it. You know, you just said, "Hey, man, put out videos," and I was like, "Okay, bet, say no more." and that really just stuck with me because it's about being consistent. And I do, like I said, I had a lot going on, but I kind of carved out a little bit more time where I can, just sometimes focus on doing a little bit more videos. And ever since then, I took your advice, man. The channel's been, consistent.
Boom, you was at 500.
Yep, growing. So I just want to say thank you, Hollywood, for just being there. Like for me, you like a big uncle. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Madden, it's like you like a big uncle. And I just feel like,
he the OG of the community, man. He's like the OG, man.
Yeah,
like he the OG, real talk, man.
Yeah,
because I remember I'm nobody. This is why I started watching Hollywood. I was nobody. Hollywood had all these fans, and he replied to a comment on one of his YouTube videos. And when he did that, man, that made me feel so special, man. Like they gave me inspiration to play Madden even more, man. And I respect him to this day for that, man. He didn't even have to respond to nobody like me. He responded, and that was something that meant something to me, man. They really did, man. I appreciate you for that, man.
Hey, man. I know how it feels, man. Everybody got to be treated good, man.
Exactly. And Ron, we we always down. I don't have a problem playing friends, but as far as me jumping on, I don't think I can do another ranked match, man, because I already know somebody's gonna get the Bills, they're gonna get Kyler Murray, they're gonna get all these scraps. Look, Ron, yes, I can play. I agree with you. I'm always down to play head to head, especially when it's with friends, but man, I can't do another regs game because I already know the bull job that I'm gonna go through. I already know it. I don't even want to do it to myself. All you're gonna do is start getting mad, and these controllers cost too much to be breaking. These controllers cost too much to be breaking. But guys, this is gonna wrap it up for tonight. Again, I appreciate you all for jumping on.
It's fun,
and this was fun. This is something that we can do just to connect, talk about gaming, talk about life, man. That's what it's all about. So, guys, I appreciate it. And chat, thank you guys for attending the stream. We appreciate everyone.
Yeah, Rome,
DJ, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you all. This is Gaming Champ 23, and we got my guys Rome, Quintarius, Hollywood, DJ. We all out, guys. Y'all have a good one.
All right, take it easy,
All right,
Dale.
man. All right.